Joining me right now to react is the host of Michelle Malkin Investigates on CRTV.com, Michelle Malkin. Michelle, great to see you.
Thank you, Maria.
I've seen your analysis on this. Give me your take in terms of what we might see today and what this process looks like to you.
I think it's clear after these months and months of unsubstantiated leaks, smears, the public relations battle over this, that there is an overriding public interest in disclosing the contents of this memo. And for all of the hue and cry from the Democrats and their operatives in the liberal media, I think that what you can't hide is the hypocrisy of all of these open government groups, good government transparency groups, the watchdogs that have always demanded more transparency in government, now fighting to keep this information from the public.
You know, it's just incredible to me because I feel like anybody on either side of the aisle would want to be able to trust their FBI, trust their IRS, and yet they've been so politicized. We don't know that they actually had an independent approach to the election, which is just horrible. In fact, they used their power and they abused it.
That's right. And you would think particularly progressive groups and activists who over the years have been the greatest critics of secrecy among these intelligence agencies would be at the front door knocking, pushing it down and breaking through this wall to demand to see if, in fact, it is true that these agencies have been weaponized for political partisan purposes.
So we know that all of these texts between Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, they hated Donald Trump. They didn't want him to win. They wanted it to go really well for Hillary Clinton. Then they said they needed an insurance policy should he win. Do you think that insurance policy is, in fact, the Russia investigation, a special prosecutor to be brought in to investigate stuff that doesn't exist around Donald Trump?
Well, you know, Occam's razor, sometimes the simplest explanation is the best one. And obviously, I haven't seen the memo. Nobody has seen the memo yet outside of the circles of people who have seen it. But I can connect the dots, and it certainly does seem to be that way.
Yeah. And current FBI Director Christopher Wray is saying, look, this memo should be kept under wraps. He's getting support from his predecessor. Former FBI Director Jim Comey tweeted this last night. He says, all should appreciate the FBI speaking up. I wish more of our leaders would. But take heart. American history shows that in the long run, weasels and liars never hold the field, so long as good people stand up. Not a lot of schools or streets named after Joe McCarthy.
A lot of hysteria and hyperbole packed in there, as well as psychological projection, because I think weasel, or as I call it, crap weasel, and liar seems to fit James Comey far more than the people that he's accusing them of. And I'm old enough to remember, especially with regard to media outlets, where they defied the FBI and CIA, begging them to keep sensitive information classified because lives were at stake. I'm old enough to remember when the New York Times defied the CIA and disclosed the name of the interrogator of Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, or defied the FBI and blabbed about Islamic charity raids. You know, it's the selective disclosure towards supporting certain political narratives that is a huge danger. It is a constitutional crisis, and it is a journalistic crisis.
And let's not forget this from the man who had his own idea of how he wanted the investigation to go. Oh, let me leak this to my professor friend because that will trigger a special prosecutor to come in. Oh, let me call this a matter instead of a criminal investigation. This, he's calling who a liar?
That's exactly right.
God.
And I think, you know, the American people are going to want to demand after they see this memo and whatever supporting materials, because I think that's very key. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
I totally agree. This is going to be the story of 2018, the FBI corruption at the top of the FBI. And I want to underline that because it's true. The rank and file are great people. They have been besmirched by their leaders at the FBI. I want to get your take on border security.
Yes.
This is another important story. President Trump will tour the U.S. Customs and Border Protection's National Targeting Center in Sterling, Virginia today. What he's going to see, it comes after the commander-in-chief signaled yesterday he's willing to walk away from an immigration negotiation if Democrats refuse to compromise on a fair deal. Watch this.
We're getting very little help from the Democrats, but I hope after I leave this room, we're going to get a call from these people, say, let's go. You know, they talk a good game. We'll either have something that's fair and equitable and good and secure, or we're going to have nothing at all.
He has been putting out an olive branch there. Maybe they don't want a deal.
It certainly doesn't seem like it. When he offers amnesty to 1.8 million people, at the least, it would probably balloon to 3 million, and they call it xenophobic and nationalist and racist. I mean, these are unreasonable people, and the deal has exposed the open borders extremists for who they are. But over the years, I have to say that the trajectory over the last 25 years has proven, the empirical evidence is that if you put amnesty above enforcement, all you will get is more illegal immigration. And he's got to hold the line on those non-negotiable pieces of ending chain migration, getting rid of the diversity visa lottery, which should have been done on its own after 9/11, and of course the funding for the border wall and getting it done. I mean, 2006 they passed the Secure Fence Act, which I call the Fence in Name Only Act. They still haven't finished the 700 miles that were supposedly funded then.
Yeah, and how do they come out and say, look, we want this for illegals, and just sort of forget actual Americans who need the jobs, need the support? It's pretty incredible that they could stand on that.
That's right. And of course, the trigger for the open borders lobby, the idea that putting American workers and American citizens first is somehow tantamount to an international human rights crime. They have gone way overboard. And I think the left always demands too much, and they are going to end up losing. And it's a good thing for America.
Let me tell you, up until now, there has been this feeling that the Republicans are going to lose the majority in the House. I think that's completely turning on its head because of this whole resist campaign. All they want to do is resist, 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 but they have no plan. And then we see the corruption at the top of the FBI. Corruption at the top of the FBI and this economic policy coming out of this Trump administration. It's completely changed everything. Look at the tax plan and its impacts.
Yeah, that's right. And look at the response. As extreme and unreasonable as you could ever imagine. Unhinged doesn't even begin to cover what they were. And I think the reaction during the State of the Union address, too, which was to normal flyover Americans, very unifying and inspiring, and the nasty bile and hatred that came not only for the president, not only for the first lady, but for all of those inspiring guests that he brought. I don't think there's a better way to expose just how extreme the left is than what we saw that night.
That night, you watched half the room refusing to get up. Yes. Meanwhile, today, we have another company saying that they're going to give money to employees. Hostess, joining a long list of companies benefiting from the cash windfall of the tax cuts. The company announced yesterday it's going to provide $1,250 bonuses to more than 1,000 hourly employees. Hostess also says they're going to raise employees' 401k account contributions, throw in a year's worth of free snacks. It's pretty incredible because it's getting harder and harder to deny.
Yeah, that's right. And Nancy Pelosi may dismiss this as coffee cake crumbs.
Crumbs, right.
But to the employees of Hostess, this is a huge windfall.
I mean, can she sit there and keep calling this Armageddon? We just had the Atlanta Federal Reserve predicting 5.4% economic growth in the first quarter, Michelle. Yeah. Can she keep calling it Armageddon?
Well, you know, Marie Antoinette Pelosi. Yeah. We're seeing her ugly face.
There it is.
Yeah.
Michelle, great to see you.
You too.
Thank you so much, Michelle Malkin, joining us there. Still